What's up guys? So I'll go ahead and have all the ingredients in the description box, but first off I'm going to go ahead and start by working on our dough for our bao buns. Some warm water here, some olive oil, sugar. Gonna add our active dry yeast and allow that to bloom for about 5 minutes. Then in a large bowl, gonna mix up some flour and some salt. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add a well in the center and add our activated yeast water. Give it a nice mix until a dough forms. Then I'm gonna go ahead and knead it out on the countertop for about 5 to 10 minutes till we get a really nice smooth dough here. Okay, after kneading it for about 5 to 10 minutes and it's nice and smooth, I'm gonna go ahead and shape it into a dough ball, add it to a bowl, and cover it with some plastic wrap, allowing it to double in size for about 1 to 1.5 hours depending on how hot your environment is. But as you can see, I'm just prepping some vegetables, just chopping them up after washing them. And now I'm going to go ahead and work on our beef and pork mixture here, about 1 pound. This is going to be for our bao buns. So yeah, just added a drizzle of sesame oil, some grated carrot, grated onion, some chili peppers, oyster sauce, soy sauce, garlic, green onion, and a few other things. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix that until it's just combined. Don't want to overmix it, otherwise the beef will be a little bit tough when we cook it, so just until it's combined. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and work on our sauce for our bok choy. So in a small to medium sized bowl, going to go ahead and add our gochugaru, our sugar, our black Chinese vinegar, and all the other ingredients for our sauce. And we're just going to give that a nice mix. It's going to come out like a paste, but we're going to go ahead and add some hot oil to it. So we can go ahead and set that aside for later. And now in a large stand mixer, gonna go ahead and add our flour, some salt, gonna give it a nice mix. Then slowly add in our hot water, giving it a nice mix with our dough hook until we get a nice smooth dough. This dough is gonna be for our homemade hand-pulled noodles here. So as you can see, it's a very smooth dough, just removed it from the bowl here. Gonna go ahead and knead it a few times, and then I'm going to go ahead and slice it in half. And then just gonna go ahead and roll it out with my rolling pin until we get some nice rectangle shapes. So yeah, I rolled it out, not too thin, not too thick as you can see here, and gonna go ahead and coat it with some vegetable oil on the top and the bottom, just coating it with my hands here. Gonna go ahead and wrap it in some plastic wrap. Once again, making sure it's fully coated in oil, and yeah, I just used some vegetable oil, or you can use any neutral oil that you like. So I'm just tightly wrapping both of those with plastic wrap and oil. I'm gonna let that rest for about 1.5 hours. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and work on our sauce for our hand-pulled noodles. So in a small bowl here, I just added some water, some sugar, some light soy sauce, some dark soy sauce, and some sesame oil as well. Gonna go ahead and give that a nice mix and place it in the fridge until later. Okay guys, so as you can see, our bao bun dough has doubled in size, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it from the bowl. It was really nice and sticky, so I had to add some flour to the countertop. But as you can see, I just coated it in some flour and then pressed it out with my fingers, and then gonna go ahead and roll it out into about 1/4 inches thick with my rolling pin here. Then I'm gonna take a large cup and go ahead and cut out some circle shapes, and then add about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of the bao bun filling. Okay, so gonna go ahead and pinch and fold the edges up around the filling on the bao bun dough here, creating pleats while pressing the filling down with your other hand, and you can finish by pinching and twisting the top to seal it tightly, making sure that none of the filling will remove itself while we cook it. So yeah, I just repeated the process until all of our bao buns were shaped and sealed. So with this mixture, you can go ahead and make about 20 to 25 bao buns, depending on how thick you want your bao buns. So as you can see, I just have a bamboo steamer here. Just cut out some parchment paper, place it on the bottom, or you can use some Napa cabbage leaves, and then you're going to go ahead and place about three bao buns per steamer, making sure that they're not near each other. So just spread them apart as best as you can, so that way they don't stick together. And then you can go ahead and add a large medium-sized skillet on a medium-low heat. Just coat the bottom of the pan with some water, making sure that the water doesn't evaporate throughout the cooking process. So yeah, just have a large bowl of water next to you and refill the skillet as much as you need while it evaporates as you cook it. And just make sure that the bottom of the pan is always coated with some water so you can steam your bao buns. So yeah, it took me about 25 to 30 minutes to cook all of the bao buns, but it was definitely worth it. These are always a delicious late night snack when you need it. That's why I put them in my freezer to last for a few months. So as you can see, after 1.5 hours, I went ahead and sliced up my dough for my hand-pulled noodles. I wanted my noodles to be a little bit thicker, so it's up to you on how thick or how thin you want them. But as you can see, you're just going to take each noodle and you're going to slap it on the countertop while gently pulling it apart. And then you're going to go ahead and add a large pot of water and allow that to come to a boil. Add a little pinch of salt, and yeah, just going to allow the noodles to boil until they're fully cooked. So about 2 to 3 minutes, doesn't take long at all. But just to prevent them from sticking together, I went ahead and cooked them within like 5 to 6 batches. You don't have to do that, but I like to be extra careful. I don't want my noodles to stick together. So yeah, it just took about 2 to 3 minutes to cook each batch, and then go ahead and remove that and put it in a bowl. And I had it sitting out for a little while as we work on our sauce, so if it does stick together in the bowl, you can just go ahead and rinse some cold water and they will unstick themselves. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add another large pot of water, allow it to come to a boil, add a little pinch of salt, and we're just gonna blanch some baby bok choy here. Went ahead and rinsed the bok choy, make sure it's completely cleaned, and then remove the bottom stems as well. So I went ahead and blanched those for about 2 to 3 minutes. Want them to be slightly firm still, so yeah, just about 2 to 3 minutes. Then you can go ahead and remove it, place it in a bowl. Add a few tablespoons of cooking oil to a large skillet on a medium-high heat. Then I went ahead and added some minced garlic, and I wanted to add some green onions as well. Just cook that for about 1 to 2 minutes. Don't want to burn the garlic. And then as you can see, now I'm adding our paste that we made. Went ahead and turned the heat off. Gonna go ahead and mix the paste in with our hot oil, and then just gonna go ahead and pour it all over our baby bok choy here and mix it together and place it aside for later. Last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and heat up some shallot with some hot oil here, some garlic on a medium-high heat. Gonna allow that to cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Gonna go ahead and pour our noodle sauce in the skillet, allow that to simmer for about 1 to 2 minutes on a medium heat. Then add all of our cooked noodles to the sauce, mixing it in, and you can go ahead and garnish your noodles with some sesame seeds and some green onions and enjoy. Okay guys, so I just have all my delicious food here. Go ahead and scoot this up closer. Okay. Fix the camera a little bit. Thumbnail really quick. There we go. There we go. So yeah, just have my bao buns here, a mixture of beef and pork, and of course other things as well, shredded carrots, onion, seasonings too. So that's our bao buns here. And then for the dipping sauce, I just have a mixture of like black Chinese vinegar, soy sauce, crunchy garlic, chili oil. I think that's it. Very simple. Oh, green onion, sesame seeds, and then simple hand-pulled noodles here with a soy sauce mixture. So super hot and steamy, but that's what the noodles look like. Noodles. So yeah, super simple sauce. And then just some bok choy on the side with that sauce as well. So go ahead and give this a try. I'm gonna try the noodles first. It smells so good. So try this noodle here. Noodle. Super soft noodles. So delicious. So delicious. Wow. Yeah, that's a delicious sauce. Just a soy sauce mixture, dark soy sauce, light soy sauce, black Chinese vinegar, ooh, a little bit of sugar, a few other things, but it's so good. Noodle. Put some green onion in there. Yeah, these noodles are so soft, it like melts in your mouth. So good. Yeah, I wanted to make them a little bit wide, so like flat and wide. Mm. Mm-hmm. Delicious. Okay, so next thing I'm going to try is the bok choy here. I love bok choy. Delicious. So, bok choy. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Strong vinegar taste. Ooh. But it's delicious. It has those Korean pepper, the powder. It's delicious. Yeah, I love bok choy. Bok choy. Mm. Mm. Bao bun is up next. Cute little bao bun here. Gonna bite into it without any sauce first. Ooh, it's hot. Delicious. Beef, pork, onion, carrot. But yeah, this chili sauce here, I always make it for the bao buns and dumplings. It's really good. So, put that inside here. Oh yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Bao bun. Oh, made a mess. Mm. That is delicious. And oil and vinegar. Mm. Wow, so delicious. To drink, I just have this sparkling ice strawberry watermelon flavor. Sparkling ice, strawberry watermelon, sparkling ice. Put in my cup here. Cheers. Mm. Excuse me. Yeah, so originally the sparkling ice, my favorite flavor was strawberry kiwi. I said that recently in one of my videos, and I had no idea that they had a strawberry watermelon, which is both of my favorite flavors. So I was so happy to find that at the store yesterday, and I already tried it yesterday, and it's definitely my top favorite now. So yeah, strawberry watermelon, best flavors, so good. Delicious. So eat some more of this with you. So delicious. Yeah, these noodles are so soft, it like melts in your mouth. So they're so good. Noodle. Little chunks of garlic in here. Little sliced garlic. These are so delicious. Oh my word. Eat another vegetable. Bok choy. But I am loving loving these noodles here. So good. Eat one more of these bao buns here. Bao bun. It's hot on the bottom. Glad I put grated onion in there. It's really good. Messy. Eat this one and then I'm done. Camera's about to overheat anyway, so. But I had plenty of leftovers. So here's my little last bao bun here. Love that bread. Camera overheated, so take a few more bites of this and then save this for later. So. Last bite. Anyways guys, this was so delicious. Thank you for watching. Bye.